What's going on, water sign? Want to shift up the frequency, raise it up just a little bit. Welcome to your full super moon oracle reading. We talking about a super moon right now. And when I say super moon, this just means that the energy on this moon in Aquarius is a little extra intense, right? We can feel it just a little bit more. Aquarius energy is that humanitarian, creative, intelligent energy. It is very unique, very progressive. So the questions we want to ask ourselves is, how can we illuminate this energy within ourselves? How can we connect to our unique creative brilliance? We got to really ask ourselves, because this is a full moon, what needs to go, right? What are the patterns in our behavior? What are the mentalities that hold us back? So we get to sit with that for just a little bit, see, because this Aquarian energy is all about bigger picture, right? Giving us an opportunity to look at those things on greater and bigger levels. We got retrogrades in effect in a powerful way, supporting us in really making that transformation. Speaking of transformation, that's under review. Pluto is the energy of transformation in those energies, in those areas of our lives that we feel most powerless. That transformation right now is positioned in the energy of Capricorn. Capricorn energy is all about authority, all about the old ways of doing things, all about the system and everything. And we get to check in with if we like the way that we've been doing things, if we like that old authority, the way that things been going down. We get to check in before we move into Aquarius in 2024, which is going to be a more humanitarian and a more progressive energy. We get to check in to see if we like what we got going on right now and make some adjustments as we move forward into what we call this age of Aquarius. What an exciting time it is. But we also got up under review our major life lessons. Station in Pisces. Saturn is the energy that's over major life lessons. It's stationed in Pisces, which is over illusions, addictions, our dreams, mystic energy that's going on right here, because also retrograde in Pisces is Neptune, and Neptune is at home in Pisces. Neptune is the planet ruler of Pisces, and Neptune is over illusions, ideals, inspirations, dreams, giving us an idea to check in to all of the things we might be bullshitting ourselves with, how we've been kidding ourselves, so that we can really face some truths. Supporting that whole energy is us dealing with this asteroid, I believe it is, of Chiron. Chiron is that energy of the wounded healer. This gives us an opportunity to heal those past traumas. Check out where your Chiron placement is. It's going to let you know the wounds that you came to heal. You can find that on AstroSeek, Cafe Astrology, all them places that'll let you pull your chart so you can find out where your wounded healer is. If you look at the symbol for Chiron, it looks almost like a key, letting you know major key alert, because that right there holds the key to our ascension. Right now, today, while I'm delivering this particular message, Chiron is stationed retrograde in Aries, allowing us to look at healing issues with ourselves. Aries is that energy of I am. This is all about showing up for yourself, how you feeling about yourself, your ability to boss up and take the wheel in these streets, right? So this is definitely allowing us to review how we've been going about doing that, making some adjustments and moving forward. Then last, but absolutely, certainly, and positively not least, Venus goes in retrograde. Venus, all about relationships, right? The things that we value and everything like that, right? Not only relationships with folks, not romantic relationships, platonic relationships, business relationships, most importantly, the relationship with ourselves. So this goes up under review. We get to see, we get to review that. And this is positioned in the energy of Leo. And Leo brings that special dramatic flair to it. We got our sun positioned in Leo right about now. And this is really tapping into the heart of matters, right? Because Leo deals with those matters of the heart, right? And these are all of the things like what the heart wants. The heart wants deals with those things that bring us pleasure, sexual relationships, children, creativity, right? Just fun all the way around. Leo in retro, Leo, Venus in retrograde in Leo is really a love shot, giving us that opportunity to really check in with what the heart wants, giving us that opportunity to check in on what the heart wants. Had to say that again. Now, this is some tricky energy, but this is going to get us to use all of our skills, all of our discernment, all of our intuition. We got to trust that. We got to trust ourselves, because this is a time for us to really start trusting and believing in all of those lessons that we learned in life. We caught the lesson. We ain't got to relive it. We did that. We got the t-shirt. Now we can take that lesson and we can move smarter, right? So we can use our discernment. We can listen to our intuition. We can absolutely trust ourselves, because we know that we have everything that we need in order to propel ourselves forward. So now let's see, water signs, what message Spirit has for all of you as we move forward up into this super full moon, this intense Aquarian energy. What we got to do with that? Let's talk about it. Well, Spirit is telling us we got to believe in the impossible. When this blue moon card comes up, did you know that there's going to be another blue? There's 2 full moons in the month of August. And at the end of this month is going to be a blue moon. That blue moon is showing up yet again right here where Spirit is talking about, giving us that confirmation that we got to believe in the impossible. See, a lot of times we putting in work, we doing the things that we doing, we don't really see that progress going on, right? And we so busy, we caught up in the struggle, we caught up in all of that. We can't see, it starts feeling like it's kind of impossible for us. But Spirit wants you to recognize that struggle is really over with. See, this full moon in Capricorn card came through to encourage you and let you know that your struggle was really in this space, and not thinking that this is the way it's supposed to go down. But Spirit came through to encourage you that the end of a tough cycle is approaching you. This is the end. We closing out all of that dramatic foolishness, the dramatic exchanges, the things that didn't work out, the connections that didn't come through. The end of that tough cycle. We ain't saying it didn't happen. We asking that you believe in the impossible, because the end of the tough cycle is approaching. What Spirit wants you to do is something a little different than what you normally do. The North Node card came through. And when the North Node card comes through, this is always letting you know the direction you got to be going in order for you to ascend in the direction that you need to be in order for you to come and fulfill your soul's mission. That's your direction in that North Node. The North Node card comes through to remind you that in order for you to really make some progress to get the levels that you ain't never been before, you gonna have to step up out of your comfort zone. The North Node. In order for you to really see some true progress, in order for you to grow, the comfort zone got to came up out of. See, when you start making these moves, coming up out of your comfort zone, you will start to recognize that you hold the energy for those things that you command. This is what we call being in alignment. And when you think that things ain't gonna work out and you don't want to believe in the impossible, Spirit wants you to recognize one thing that's true. Luck is on your side. You believe in luck? Well, it's on your side. See, this new moon in Sagittarius is all about that whole fortunate abundance, expansion energy. That new moon in Sagittarius is all about letting you know the potential possibilities for growth and expansion and abundance. Luck being on your side is letting you know that no weapon that's formed against you go prosper. When luck is on your side, you got to know that the challenges is supposed to go down. It's to get you out of your comfort zone. So keep your eyes on the prize, because luck is on your side. The purpose that Spirit wants you to be in alignment with is teaching. Water signs, Spirit wants you to know that your teaching inspires young folks to learn, younger minds to learn. Those individuals that may not have the awareness, not, necessarily, those individuals that may not have the awareness, teaching. Time for us to wake up, rise up, boss up, and begin sharing that knowledge that we have, holding the light. It's time to share it. On the love front, the engagement card came up. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, what that look like for you, water signs, I ain't 100% sure. Because that can be on the level of business relationships, friendships, connections, and absolutely positively romantic relationships. Whatever it is that's going on in that whole Venusian realm. Venusian is the realm of Venus. That's all about your relationships, the things we love and whatnot. We know it's rising up. It's ascending. You about to step into the next level. So let's see what Archangel came through for you. We got the Archangel Raziel. This is the Archangel to help get you linked up with that violet flame. I like rocking with him and the Ascended Master Saint Germain. He came here to let you know you got to take your power back. You got to use your God-given power and attention to manifest the blessings in your life. See, this is the end of a tough cycle. You got to recognize that, right? And when you believe in the impossible and step out of your comfort zone, then you start to recognize that things is supposed to be working out for you. Luck start coming in your side, getting on your side because you in alignment and things start just happening for you. It's energetic, It's energetic. It's energetic, for real. That's real talk. All right, let's talk about the individual signs before I rolls up out of here. Scorpio, you got some choices to make. So this Two of Earth card, it comes through. It's letting you know that you got some decisions to make. You can either keep going in the direction that you've been going, or you can shift it up and change it the other way. What serves you the best? What's working for you? How is this going along? See, this is a time right here, this full supermoon energy. This is going to be a time for you because, see, you got that fixed energy. The fixed signs is really going to be affected by this supermoon energy. We got this, it's an intense energy. And fixed energy is definitely, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Scorpio, you definitely one of those fixed energy, right? So you got some choices to make. See, sometimes we get caught up in the way it was always going down. in the routine activity. But Spirit is really saying that there's some things that we need to take a look at and make some adjustments. Temperance is coming through. Temperance is that art of controlling the opposing forces within us. It's the art of self-control. It's about knowing who you are, being in tune and being real with yourself, and finding a way to make the adjustment that's going to work best for you. Temperance. You got some choices to make. So you can keep it going the same way that it's been ignored. It ain't you, it's somebody else, certainly not you. Or you can make the adjustments and step into your power. Up to you. Or there ain't nothing to fix, you know, and this is a bunch of bullshit we talking, whatever. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Pisces. The struggle is over with. I got the 10 of air card. And the 10 of air card, when that comes through for me, this is about letting you know that the struggle is over with. This is about making sure that you know that now that you done been through this change, you have been there, you have done that, and you got the t-shirt. You have learned the lesson. You can move forward, educated and empowered because you caught the lesson. You don't need to review it. You don't need to wallow in it. You need to be empowered by it. You need to take it and you need to rock with it. The struggle is over, Pisces. You can let it die now and move forward into this new cycle that's beginning for you. It's going down. Cut it loose. All right. Now, Cancer. All right, all right, all right. We got the one in water. When the one on water comes on, this is all about, you know, Bob Marley's song, one love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. That's what's coming through. One love. And this is that vibration that you're going to need to tap into, because this is going to be that teachable energy, right? When you start showing folks your capacity, see, this is a time really right now, Cancer, where this Cancerian energy is really going to be needed. That nurturing, that compassion, that the water signs itself altogether hold, that capacity to understand the things that people are going through. What's that? Empathy is going to be welcome, especially for those up under that sign of Cancer. Because Cancer is that nurturing, that mother energy. And when this card comes through, this is all about you knowing at the end of the day, that is your trump card. That is your claim to fame. That is your signature. That is your signature move. Love. You keep yourself in that vibration. You show up. You support these folks when they need you. Don't give them all your energy. But be sure that you showing up in the way that you do. You keep doing what you're doing. And most importantly, Spirit wants you to know, most importantly, make sure that love that you give is being given to yourself. See, in that process of supporting and showing up for folks and all of that stuff, sometimes you get into this energy where you forget about what you need. And see, when this ace, when this card that shows up, this one in water, when this card shows up, this is all about that self-love. This is all about that self-love. Making sure that you loving you first. Because when you love you, all of your relationships fall in place. I hope that that was helpful for you, water signs. Peace and light. Peace and love.